welcome to my channel. This is KK with the Illuminated Path. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. So I normally cleanse my space before and after each video off screen. I'm going to now do it on screen because I think it's beneficial not only for me in cleansing my space, but for you as well, okay? So you're gonna hear 3 loud sounds. Bear with me here. Okay, never get sick of that sound. It's very peaceful, cleansing, love it. Okay, so Leo, let's just jump right in. We're going to do a Celtic cross. Let's take a look at the energies that surround you. Take a look at what's coming up for you. All right, well, so 10 of Swords as the basis of the situation, 5 of Cups crossing in the Celtic cross. What's going on with Leo? All right, we have the King of Pentacles in the recent past. Angels and guides, what's going on with Page of Swords in the crowning position. 3 of Pentacles in the near future. Spirit guides and guardian angels, what does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know? What's going on? Two of Swords in your unconscious or subconscious position. We'll get all the cards first and we'll talk about the meanings, okay? So in the 7th position, you have the 7 of Wands. Feeling the need to defend your position. 2 boundaries. Got Judgment in the external influence position. The Sun card in your hopes and fears. Death in your outcome. So we'll be clarifying. Now, the theme for the reading is, at the bottom of the deck, justice. Okay, looks like there is something that needs to be balanced, right? Some karma that's a little off kilter and needs to be balanced. Now, it could be a lawsuit of sorts. It could be a lot of things. It could be somebody did something to you and they need to offer an apology, or you could have done something to them and they need to, and you need to offer an apology. Let's dive in and do some clarifying. Okay, we're going to start with clarifying the basis of the situation, which is the 10 of Swords and, you know, crossed by the 5 of Cups. Now, the 10 of Swords energy, when I take this off for a minute, when I clarify, very challenging energy, right? 10s are completion, so it means that it's the completion of a cycle. I'm clarifying this. You feel betrayed. There's just no way around that, right? You feel absolutely betrayed. Five of Swords, a lot of conflict, arguments. So apparently, boy, this is very similar to the last reading. I'll have to check out Cancer's video. 8 of Wands energy, very busy. It looks like, you know what, this was something that came in really fast. The fact that, you know what, that your person is not interested. Fights, arguments, things of that nature, they're not interested in right now. You're struggling with being crossed by or challenged by the 5 of Cups energy is a card, rather, that tells you that you're focusing on the wrong thing. Like right now, you're focused on the loss of the relationship, when you probably should be focused on the fact that, you know, it's over, and maybe try to find reasons why that could benefit you. Let's take a look at the past energy. It's King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is someone who is, you know, somebody who knows how to take care of his money, someone who's in a good position financially, very stable. Okay, so we're clarifying the King of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. Someone who's a slow mover. I mean, they'll eventually get there, wherever they're going. I mean, they are determined. There's no doubt about that. They just, oh, with the Tower. All right. So this was a sudden awareness. This happened suddenly. It came out of the blue. You had no idea what was going on. Ace of Swords. Like, you learned the truth about some situation, okay? You learned the truth about whatever it was that's going on, right, in the past, in terms of breaking up and feeling stabbed in the back right now. You just feel awful that the relationship is over, okay? Page of Swords. Now that's in your crowning energy. Maybe you are Leo. Maybe you're checking in on your person. Maybe you're trying to see on social media what's going on. The Strength card came out. It fell out there when I was shuffling. So we're clarifying the Page of Swords with the Strength. We'll get 2 other cards. Meaning that, you know what, this is really hard for you to handle. Judgment. Judgment is about either being called, wanting to call back somebody into your life, you know, this person. It could also be about, you know, being called to your purpose in life, right? That has nothing to do with love. Now, because there's a lot of, you know, being stabbed in the back and having, you know, thinking about the lost love, I'm sure that it's about love here. And you're still thinking about this person very clearly, you know, checking them out on social media to see what they're doing, who they're interacting with, what's going on. Oops. Got a little bit of nosy Nelly going on. So then these 2 also fell out. I was going to just take one with the continuation of clarifying the Page of Swords, but with the Empress card and the 2 of Wands, it's like you thought that that person was the energy of the Empress, meaning all that, right? Somebody who was kind and compassionate, caring, nurturing, someone who's very creative. And I don't know, you know what? Let me ask you this. So it could also be that, I mean, did you, Leo, think that this person was a little bit out of your league? I'm wondering if you had those thoughts. I mean, there really is nobody out of your league, in my opinion. I mean, right? The external shell, the body, the meat suit, whatever you want to call it, is, you know, beauty's only skin deep. So, but it shows that you're definitely out with your crowning thoughts. You're thinking about, you could possibly be thinking about a trip, like going away, something, put a little bit of distance between you and the person, you know, and just to get your mind off of things, okay? Because it does look like you are kind of spying on them, and it does look like you are interested in, you know, possibly at least entertaining the idea of them coming back, okay? In the near future is the 3 of Pentacles, and that's all about working together, okay? So it's possible with the Judgment card that maybe you're going to be moving on to something that is much more purposeful in your life, something that brings you emotional fulfillment and stability, not what you're doing right now, okay? That's one option. We're going to clarify. It's also, you know, oops. Okay, I see that with the 6 of Pentacles. Hold on. Maybe you're putting yourself out there now. Okay, the hangman suggests that you are trying in this moment, even though you're moving on, you are working with other people. And maybe you're even considering, while you're working, you're kind of taking a little bit of a break from the social scene with the hangman. You're thinking about and trying to gain perspective on all this that happened in the past. Why did it happen? You know, you're searching to see who's really at fault here, right? The 2 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles suggests to me that, you know, there was something out of balance, definitely something out of balance. You were able to hold on for as long as you could, but you're still flip-flopping back and forth with this. And also the Two of Pentacles can suggest, you know, the karmic, the making right of some kind of karmic situation. So I think that in the near future, you're thinking that, you know, that person's will get what's coming to them, right? Like justice will be served. They'll get what's coming to them. Assuming that they're the ones that were in the wrong, okay? Because with the main energy as the Justice card, it does suggest that someone owes somebody an apology, or, you know, or that in some way, shape, or form, you know, karma's coming about to make, you know, because justice is always fair. Justice is always fair. In your subconscious mind with the Two of Swords, I mean, you may have even with the Two of Swords, Two of Swords is sort of a stalemate. It's an energy of not necessarily wanting to see what's going on. It's kind of, you know, sweeping something under the rug because you don't really want to see it. And the Nine of Wands energy is about, you know, someone who's really exhausted. They put a lot of time and effort into something and they want to give up. I mean, this is energy of somebody who does want to give up, but they don't. I mean, the card does suggest keep going, keep going. In your subconscious mind, I think that's what you did. You were just on autopilot, right? You just kept going. You kept going no matter what until this person kind of broke your heart. Now the Empress, or I'm sorry, the Emperor flipped out in the reverse. And this tells me like, the energy of the Emperor is very, in the upright, you know, the Emperor is very strong. He's stable. He's a great provider. In the reverse, though, the Emperor's energy changes drastically in the reverse. It's somebody who's not in control. It's somebody who's maybe acting out, who can be somewhat of a tyrant. And this overall in general is just not a great energy. Okay, so if this is what's going on in your mind, in your subconscious, that you're acting out, you're, you know, like not being who you really are, you're taking things out on people. So that's something that you're going to have to keep an eye on. So let's move over here to the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is your advice to yourself. This is a boundaries card, right? Not only needing to or feeling like you need to defend yourself, which you don't, by the way, but this is a card where you're telling yourself, lay down some boundaries. People don't or shouldn't be able to walk all over you and have you be able to put up with it. So let's see. All right, Leo. Clarify the Seven of Wands, please. Seven of Wands. Why the Seven of Wands? Oh, another Two of Swords, different deck. And the King of Wands. Let me get one more. Yep, okay. So this is the little story that you're telling yourself right now. Keep your head down, work hard, okay? You don't need to do anything or say anything right now, just let it go. Quit thinking about it, quit engaging with it. Let it just be what it is, right? Just leave it. Okay, so in this situation, you're trying to move past it. Now, the challenge is, I think that you're still wondering, you're still thinking about this person, and you're wondering if they're engaging in somebody else. Like the King of Wands energy is, you know, someone that's really passionate, somebody that's really creative, somebody that's an entrepreneur, somebody that's, you know, like commands a presence, so to speak. And I feel like you're a little bit tied up in that right now. And you know what you should be telling yourself? You become this energy. Be this energy. You know, handsome, articulate, creative, bold, okay? Now, let's take a look at the Judgment energy. The Judgment in the external, this is the only card in the Celtic Cross that is not directly about you. This is about an outer influence. It could be a person, it could be a situation. And the Judgment in and of itself suggests two things, right? Two things very importantly. One is something could be calling you to your true purpose, okay? Because they've got Judgment twice here. In your crowning energy, it could be you thinking about the other person, but it could also be you thinking about doing something different with your life, like doing something that's more emotionally fulfilling, Now, the fact that it's in the external energy tells me that maybe you have an opportunity, or you have something knocking at your door, some circumstance, some opportunity, or maybe it's doing something as a hobby that is kind of creeping into your life, and it's like you're really interested in maybe making that a career. Let's clarify the Judgment card. Why the Judgment card right here in the external environment or influence? Okay, yep. Okay, so that tells me with the World card, the Two of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles, that actually, two things. Okay, now for some of you, it is you absolutely are done with this cycle, because the World is about completion any way around it, right? It's about completing something and starting something new. So it could be one of two things. Now, working together with the Judgment card, it could be working at something new, like I said, a career, a passion, a hobby, something that really gives you emotional fulfillment and, you know, will lead into stability, okay? But with the Lover card, not the Lovers, the Two of Cups card present with the completion and working together, it tells me that there's this also an opportunity where this person may want to come back around, right, and another shot with working together with you, because they see you as someone that is, you know, a good true partner. And you know the old adage, you don't know what you have until it's gone. They could very well be thinking, boy, I really blew that. I really blew it. And now I have no idea if I'll ever get this person back, okay? Now, again, it could be because the energies can be reversed in tarot, right? Because I'm reading for the collective. So, you know, it could be switched. It could be that you want them back, and you're, you know, it could go that way. So let's take a look at the Sun card. That's the hopes and fears position. Clearly, the hope is that, you know, there's a happy ending, that there's illumination, that you understand what's going on. And okay, well, it looks like what flipped out is the Ten of Pentacles. Now, you can't get any happier than that, than having the Sun with the Ten of Pentacles. Now, I'm clarifying that. This is what you want. Your hopes in this position, Ten of Pentacles and the Star, I mean, this is awesome. Because the Star card in my book is about two things. It's about healing and getting the wish that you desire, right? The wish fulfillment card, the wish upon a star, it will come true. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun is beautiful. I mean, stunning, right? The Ten of Pentacles is about it's about a, you know, abundant life. It's about being stable in your life and not having to worry about money and about the issues that come with that. I'm gonna get one more card, the Page of Pentacles, and it looks like new opportunity with the Page of Pentacles and a message possibly coming in. And this is exactly what you're hoping for, Leo. This is what you're hoping for. Is the message regarding someone, because look at, there's not a lot of cups here, right? There's more pentacles than cups, and that tells me it's probably about career or life purpose or life passion that you're moving in on. I think that this is a new career opportunity. I'm gonna look at the Death card. Now, the death in the future is the death of something that no longer serves you, right? It's the death of something that no longer serves you and the birth of something new, okay? So the Death card is not bad. It doesn't mean the death of a person. I mean, it can mean that. I don't quite get that in this position, and here's why. Because the Victory card just came out. So it tells me that when you are willing, Leo, this is really important. When you are willing to finally let go of something you've been holding on to and make space for something new, you're going to have victory, right? You're going to be recognized for your efforts, for your talents. You're going to be able to share your purpose with the world. This has been, though, I can see with the Ten of Wands, it's been really challenging for you. You've been carrying this burden around with you for years. I get the impression you're not happy you know, you not happy with what you're doing, whether it was with the person or the job situation, and you've been struggling with that and wanting to make a change for a really long time. Well, this one was going to flip around. Look, lots of options, lots of possibilities with the Seven of Cups. This means there are many things that you could do that are available for you. You have to be discerning and you have to make some choices yourself, okay? And more overall out. Ooh, wow. I said one more for the overall energy, and I love that. Look at two suns. Listen, this is really, really bright Leo. And this, of course, is your ruling planet. Love it, love it, love it. So this is truly you. This is who you are. You will then, in the outcome energy, be your authentic self when you're doing something that is truly fulfilling for you, okay? And it looks like, you know what? This thing in the back with in the past with the King of Pentacles and the Tower and the Knight of Pentacles, like this was the best thing that could have happened to you. You know how sometimes you're spurred into action by something that, you know, it appears to be real negative at first, but if you stay in a positive state and you can extract some kind of positive benefit from what happens, you will get a good outcome. And it looks like that's exactly what's happening here. This is awesome. Okay, so I'm going to get some advice for you. What's advice? Spirit guides and guardian angels. Oh, these are not, hold on, those are not actual. Those are spread cards, so put those back. Okay. Give me advice. Give me some advice for Leo. Advice for Leo? Look at that in a sec. Oops. Those I actually dropped. Let's take a look. Your first piece of advice is change. You're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you've become or are becoming. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self. So I don't know if you've ever heard this before, but you know, when you're being yourself, that's the easiest thing to be. When you're being your authentic self. It's when you're trying to be somebody you're not that it becomes a burden and it becomes baggage that you lug around, right? Like the 10 of Wands your whole life. I mean, when you're carrying your own baggage, it doesn't weigh anything. But when you carry other people's, it's not really yours. Then, you know, by being who you think you should be or being who people want you to be, rather than who you know yourself to be, right, at the core, it's really powerful. So that's for that. Now let's take a look at these. 4 came out, probably too many, but let's take a look. So we've got the first one, detach. You're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. Wow, didn't we just say that? When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. Love that. That could not be more accurate, right? Okay, it's time is your next piece of advice. You're being asked to move forward towards the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out and into the world. You're ready. It's time. See, I love that. So, you know, by doing and being who you truly are, you know, by being yourself, your true authentic self, and expressing your gifts and talents to other people, like we make agreements to do that, right? I don't know if that makes sense to you, but like pre-life agreements to do certain things. And when we chicken out or we lack the courage to act on those things, we're depriving other people of what we have to offer, right? And so I think that's really important. Okay, now we have believe. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that's lived inside of your heart to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it into life and you will do exactly that. Okay, that's what I was just talking about. This is all a fantastic validation about Leo it's time to get moving. It's time to drop whatever it is that you're doing that's not fulfilling and to do what is fulfilling. Now, it's going to take work for sure, but anything that you love is worth it. It's a labor of love. Okay, and then the last card is celebrate. You're being asked to celebrate a recent accomplishment, no matter how big or how small. Do something special to commemorate the moment. You deserve that and much more. I would say celebrate, go out with friends, make the decision to leave whatever it is that you're doing now, if it's a position or a job that you've already left, but mark it on the calendar. Your new idea, your new business opportunity, your new passion that you want to make a job, whatever it is, that's really important to acknowledge things and commit to them. Wow, I think that's really awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Really happy to hear that. Okay, I'm going to do a couple, I'll do a couple tickets. I still like the tickets. Ooh, okay, so we have the angel, which I love this because this tells me, this is my personal, right, whenever I get the angels, your angels and guides are guiding you. They're directing you. They're the one that are urging you. They're impressing upon you to do this, to make the switch. You need to listen. Okay. Oh, we have the elephant. The elephant is someone who has a very long memory. Elephants, remember, you've heard the saying, you got a memory like an elephant. They remember every single detail, everything. They remember everything. And that's actually, can be a good thing because then you don't, when you have a long memory, you don't forget what happened to you. And not in a bad way, not like I'm saying that you hold on to how people treat you. It's just that when you remember and you remember the details, you're not so likely to get back into that situation again, right? You learn from your mistakes with that. So that's good. Now I've got a unicorn here, which I like. The unicorn tells me that, you know what? You're one in a million. You have something that people need, okay? So you need to do it so that you can offer your gifts to the world. The unicorn. And then two other ones, which is weird. These both came out in the Cancer reading. So maybe even check the Cancer reading. But the wheel, it's like a ship wheel, which is about, could be about travel, going on a cruise, who knows what, but that came out. Maybe you're going to travel to do something. Maybe you're going to take a small vacation or something to get your mind straight. Okay. And then we have the music symbol, which is about, in my view, things coming together and things flowing easily and effortlessly. And when you listen to music, that's what happens. It raises your vibration and it gives you the ability to see things around you that you're not able to see when your vibration's lower. Okay. So when you're in a bad mood, put on the music that you love, okay? I'm going to get just a couple. Now, let's see if we can validate this with whether this is you, your initial, your person, whoever that you're with that's important to you. There's a K, there's a B, there's an S, there's an O, there's an F, an X, a B, and a Q. And then this was actually in the wrong bucket. This is a little, it's a fire. It's like a, what do you call it? Hold on. I can't remember that. What is it? It's like a little, I can't remember. It's a symbol that a lot of people's deceased loved ones send to them, right? I can't remember the little, what is it called? I'm having a brain fart. Anyway, it's a cut. I'm gonna Google it because I can't remember. Oh. Okay, no, I remembered. Dragonfly. It's a dragonfly. That to me is also a symbol that's a deceased loved one symbol, that they're coming in and they're supporting you. They've got your back. They're actually trying to get your attention. And I feel like you're being very narrow-minded, right? You're so focused on the 3 cups that you've lost, right? Now, Could be a job loss, you got laid off, whatever. But it's your focus is in the wrong place. I mean, if something like that happened, it's a sparkling opportunity right now to do something new, to do something that you're meant to do, okay? So anyway, Leo, I hope this resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe. It would help my channel and be really important. Also, please check out some other videos. Like I said, the Cancer video just before this and the one 2 weeks ago, two great videos that you might want to watch, okay? Take care, and until next time.